Your attention span is now shorter than a goldfish, 8 seconds. That's what we've dropped to. But in Japan, they've cracked the code to deep focus that Silicon Valley executives are now studying obsessively. And the wildest part? The first habit takes just 90 seconds. It rewires your prefrontal cortex so fast, neuroscientists call it the attention reset button. But here's what nobody tells you about why it works. Forget hour-long meditation. The Japanese discovered something called attention anchoring, and it happens in 90-second bursts. Here's what you do. Sit, eyes half closed, count 3 breaths. But here's the trick that makes this different from regular meditation. You're not trying to clear your mind. You're training your attention to return. Every time your mind wanders, and it will, you catch it and bring it back. It's like doing bicep curls for your focus. Japanese monks discovered this builds what they call attention stamina. After just 1 week, your ability to notice when you're distracted improves by 40%. Do this once when you wake up. Your brain will stay focused 3 times longer throughout the day. But this is just the foundation. The second habit actually tricks your dopamine system. The Japanese call this attention cycling, and it's based on how samurai trained for battle. Work for 25 minutes. Then, and this is critical, you don't just take a break. You step outside for exactly 5 minutes. No phone, just nature. Why does this obliterate distraction? Your brain has 2 attention networks. Focused attention when you're working, diffuse attention when you're resting. Most people never switch between them. They go from work focus to phone focus. Your brain never actually rests. After 3 cycles of this, your sustained attention improves by 60%. You'll feel the difference immediately. But if you skip the third habit, this one barely works, because there's a hidden saboteur destroying your focus every single day. In Japan, there's an ancient principle. The first light you see sets your attention for the day. Modern interpretation? No screens for the first 30 minutes after waking up. Here's why this is devastating for your focus if you ignore it. When you check your phone first thing, you're flooding your brain with 100+ micro decisions before you've even started your day. Email, messages, news. Your brain goes into reactive mode and stays there for hours. Japanese research shows this single habit increases intentional attention, the ability to focus on what you choose, by 45%. Try it tomorrow, just one morning. You'll notice you can direct your attention instead of being pulled by it. The fourth habit is controversial because it involves doing something that feels completely wrong. The Japanese call this ichigyo zamai, total focus on one thing. Pick one boring task daily. Washing dishes, folding laundry, making tea. Do it in complete silence. No podcast, no music, nothing. Do it 50% slower than normal. Feel every sensation. This feels insane in our multitasking world. But here's what's happening in your brain. You're building what neuroscientists call attentional endurance, the ability to stay with something even when it's not stimulating. In a world that's training you to need constant stimulation, this is your antidote. Japanese studies show this increases focus duration by 70% in just 2 weeks. The first time you do this, you'll realize how addicted to stimulation you've become. That awareness alone will change everything. But the fifth habit is where things get weird, because it involves tricking your environment. Kanso means simplicity in Japanese aesthetics, but for attention, it's about removing decision friction. Every object in your visual field takes up attention bandwidth. That pile of papers, those books, that random charger. Here's the protocol. Your workspace should have exactly 3 items visible. Computer, 1 notebook, 1 pen. Everything else goes in drawers or cabinets, out of sight. Why? Microsoft researchers found that visual clutter reduces your ability to focus by 35%. Your brain is constantly processing what it sees. Clear your desk right after this video. You'll feel your attention sharpen within 10 minutes. The sixth habit sounds simple, but most people do it wrong and it backfires completely. Start and end your day the exact same way, same time, same routine, same sequence. Morning, wake up, water, zazen, stretch, breakfast, no variance. Evening, dinner, walk, read, zazen, sleep, no variance. Why does this fix attention? Decision fatigue. Every decision depletes your attention reserves. What to eat, when to start work, what to do next. By the time you need deep focus, you're empty. Japanese masters discovered that routines eliminate 90% of daily decisions. Your attention stays full for what matters. Build your morning bookend first. Within 3 days, you'll notice you have more focus left at the end of the day. But the seventh habit is the multiplier. Without this, the other 6 work at maybe 40% effectiveness. Shoshin means beginner's mind. And it's the secret that makes everything else compound. Once per day, approach something familiar as if you've never seen it before. Your morning coffee. Look at it like an alien would. The color, the steam, the weight of the cup, the temperature. Really see it. Why does this seem random? Because you're breaking your brain's automation. We spend 47% of our waking hours on autopilot, not really present, not really attending, just drifting. Shoshin breaks the trance. It forces active attention. And when you practice active attention on small things, it bleeds into everything. Japanese practitioners report this single habit improved their sustained focus by 80% in 1 month. Try it with your next meal. Actually taste every bite. You'll see what you've been missing. 7 habits. Most people try all of them at once and fail. Pick one, master it for a week, then add the next. Your attention span isn't broken. It's just been hijacked by a world that profits from your distraction. These Japanese habits give you back control. But here's what I didn't mention. Even if you master all 7 habits, there's still one thing destroying your focus that most people never address. In my next video, I'm covering the Japanese habits that reduce mental noise, the constant inner chatter that fragments your attention even when you're trying to focus. A missing piece nobody talks about. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Your future-focused self